welcome to my podcast channel. And today we have a banker guest who will answer to all questions about how to open a bank account in Dubai, how to avoid the fees, and which documents you actually need. And this has been the one of challenges in Dubai. Hi, Fatima.
Hello,
Thank you for
Rabia.
coming.
Thanks for your invitation, and I'm ready to answer to your questions.
Thank you. Let's start then.
Sure.
So, what's the first step someone should take to open a bank account in Dubai?
So first of all, he needs to make sure about his status, if he's resident or non-resident. If he's a resident, it means he needs to have his ID with him, Emirates ID, residency visa, and passports. And then he can go to straight to the first branch and to ask which other documents to bring to be able to open a bank account and which kind or type of bank account he needs. Their personal or business or investments accounts. And upon his type, they can advise him which kind or which type of documents he needs to present to the bank. So it's easy.
So first step is basically go to bank you want and ask the questions you need.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And which documents are mandatory need to for the bank?
For the bank, as I said, if you are a resident, obviously your ID, Emirates ID, your passport, and your visa, residency, and then you have to prove your income. Either if your status is employee, it means you are receiving a salary, like a monthly salary, you need to provide a salary certificate or labor contract or payslip.
Okay.
If you do have already bank accounts here inside UAE and you want only to change the bank, you need to provide also last 3 month bank statements to show that you are really receiving a salary from your company. And then for a second status is self-employed. Self-employed is someone who has his own business, okay? So he needs to provide a trade license copy, statute or share certificates to prove that he has like a share or percentage in this company. Plus, if he's new to the country, he needs to provide from home country last 3 bank statements from there. If he has already a bank accounts here with us inside UAE, he has to provide last 3 months bank statements of his company.
Okay. And for the employee, what's the minimum salary they need to get?
Usually, so most of the banks, they require 5,000 dirham minimum to onboard the customers, okay? There are some banks who can onboard the customers with 2,000, 3,000 dirham, but usually it's 5,000 dirham. It's minimum required to get on board in the bank.
Got it. So if you don't have any job and you are under parents' sponsorship,
Yes, you can be like housewives, students, retired. Yes, you can open a bank account, sure, definitely. They will ask you for your source of income. Even your father or your mother, you can provide his or her documents.
Okay.
Same.
Who is the sponsor?
Exactly,
Okay.
yes. If it's your father, obviously, if he's employee working in with the company, his salary certificate and his bank statement. If he's a businessman or self-employed, his trade license and the bank statement from his income.
Okay, got it. And can the bank account be opened without Emirates ID?
Yes, we open for non-resident people. People who does not have a residency, they can open a bank accounts in UAE only with their passports. Passports but bring also documents to prove their income from home country, from outside of UAE. Same scenario if their salary, their payslip, salary certificates, or if they are self-employed, their trade license and the last 3 months bank statements. Plus, they need to prove their address in home country. How? Is through the utility bill.
Okay.
From home country. This is a mandatory, like to prove the address. And also for some resident statute, they ask for proof of address, but when it's a like restricted country or nationality, okay, some nationality, they require utility bill here inside UAE.
Okay, got it. And how long all this process is taking time?
It depends to the type of the accounts. If it's personal accounts, it might take between 3, let's say, to 5 days, working days,
okay,
to get opens and then approved from the compliance. Obviously, they need to review the profile of the customer to get approved, okay? Then if it's a business account, which is another type of accounts, it's like a company accounts, it might go from, let's say, 5 to 30 days, working days. Like we are talking about a normal
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
process, okay? And we have investments accounts, which is portfolio assets accounts. It's another type. It might take between 3 to, let's say, 10 days to get open
Okay.
and completed. Yes.
Is there any difference between a resident and non-resident bank accounts?
Yes, actually, there is a small difference between both of them. So for resident accounts, resident people, they can have two types of account. They can have current accounts. It comes with checkbook and debit card. Then they can have also saving account, which comes with debit card only. Okay. For non-resident, he cannot get a current account. Only saving accounts with debit cards. They don't issue checkbook for non-resident people.
Okay.
So the difference is like only about a checkbook, if you can say.
Okay.
So
One has, one doesn't have.
does not have. He cannot get the current account because he does not have the ID. He's not like inside UAE, effectively inside UAE.
Okay, got it.
And I want to just like, for example, for non-resident, most of non-residents accounts, they are like personal people who are coming to invest inside Dubai and, for example, buy property. Now you can see the real estate sector is very high.
Yes.
So most of them, they're coming here to buy property. So they need a bank account just to pay the statements and to pay the property. So yes, we can open for them easily, no problem, if they provide all the documents required. Okay, they can have their debit card and they can use also the debit card outside of UAE.
What should someone consider when choosing between a savings and a current account?
The saving and current account, as I said, the only difference between them is about the check. Yes, checkbook. Other than that, is the same. They can ask for credit card, they can ask for loan, they can have like other benefits, the same.
Okay.
There is no big difference between both accounts.
How can someone link their account to Apple Pay, Google Pay, or other mobile wallets?
Yeah, to link this one is, for example, for iPhone, you do have Apple Store, right? For Android, they have a Google Pay, I believe, and you have Samsung Wallet as well. You can just go to your wallet, okay, search wallets, and then inside you can add. It is like a kind of small sign plus. You can add your card. They will ask you to scan the debit card of your accounts, front and back side. Once it's scanned, they will ask you to confirm. Okay, you confirm with the OTP, and then your wallet is done. You can pay with your card. It's easy. It does not take only maybe 2 minutes to add your card. It's debit card or credit card, both of them. You can choose.
Okay.
Or you can add many cards, as much as you have.
And what's the safest and most cost-effective way to send money abroad?
To send money from UAE?
Yes, abroad.
There are some platforms actually where to send money. You can send money and it's cheaper. But you can send money also through banks. Online banking, obviously. Every and each bank, they have like application where you can use it in your phone. It's easy. So you can just go to the True services and you can open the link of services like inside the online banking and you can transfer the money. You have to make sure that you need to add the proper information about the receiver, like name as is mentioned in his passports, okay? The IBAN number as well, the SWIFT code. Sometimes they ask, like literally they're asking for a PEP code, which is the purpose of the payments. It depends, the purpose of the payments. Many customers, they're stuck in this stage. Why? Because they don't know which code they have to add. It's very easy, they can just Google it. If it's between two accounts, like own accounts, here, for example, let's take example here in UAE, two friends. Okay, I do have a bank account here and I do have another bank in France. I just do the purpose of the payments, for example, between my accounts. Let's say the code is 1025, and then you add the code and it will be confirmed. Same if you are sending money, for example, to your family. Let's say it's like family support. Okay, you will find for each and every purpose of the payments, there is a small cost. Just you enter the cost and you confirm the transaction. Obviously, they will ask you for the confirmation through OTP or through the app mobile. Now, most of the banks, they are not using a lot the OTP. They will change it, switch it through online banking application confirmation, which is safest.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how you can send the money abroad. There are before it was free. I'm talking about transaction
Yes.
itself. From September, October, I believe they will start charges. It will be around 26, 27 dirham for each transactions. But they are getting obviously the margin of a change between the currencies, which is obvious for the
Okay.
bank.
Yeah.
You got me, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
For the other platforms, it's easy. It's like instant. In the same minutes, you can receive, send money, you know.
Yeah.
And for the period or the how long it will take to receive money, it's like between 1 to 3 days. Usually, this is 1 3 days to receive money.
Okay. And are there any limits, transfer limits of new account holders?
There is no actually limits since it's the proof or the source of income is proper and clean and net. You got me?
Yeah.
So that's why they ask for this code to mention it.
Okay.
Sometimes, if the amount is very big, they might ask the compliance. They ask from where we need the proof. If you sell any property, maybe if you sell something, please give us the invoice just to see to prove these transactions.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
Yeah,
because
sure.
you cannot, for example, just come and do transfer of $2 million, $5 million.
Suspicious.
Yeah. So they need to ask to see from where it's coming. If it's like a fiable source, it's like a clean source.
How to apply for a loan, and also which same documents needs for taking a credit card?
Yeah, for credit cards and loans, let's say the credit cards is a loan actually.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the same products. Okay. So once you are new to the country, we don't have any history or background of you. Okay. So what they do, they just wait. Once we onboard the clients, we have to wait between 3 and 6 months just to see these clients, to evaluate and to give like a notation to him how he's behaving. I mean, during these 3 or 6 months in our bank statement. If he's receiving regularly his salary, how he's using this money, like income, outcome, and based on that, we can give him like a loan or credit cards. We have here inside UAE what we call like AECB, like Al Ittihad Credit Bureau, which is like only giving a notation for every and each customer. I mean, all the people, all UAE residents, we have this score. They give us a score. Minimum score we need to have to get the chance to have a loan. It's 650 and plus.
Okay.
You can Google it, or there is, I believe, an application through App Store or Samsung, like Android. They're like application. You can just enter your name, your ID number, and they will give you your score. You can see, you can know before how much your score, how, like if you have a chance or opportunity to get a loan or no. Basically, for credit cards, what they do, how it works, if you have a salary of 5,000 dirham, they will give you like 3 times your salary in this credit card.
Okay. 15.
Yeah, 15. 10,000, they will give you 30,000. Okay.
Okay.
It might they can give you like less, they can give you more. It depends your score, and it depends to your behavior, and it depends also to your employee, like the company that it's like hiring you.
Yeah.
If it's a good company, we say in our language if it's listed company or no. What does it mean, listed company? It's like a big company who has like financially is like reliable. They cannot like from one day to other just to fire their staff or to shut down. You know, like a huge company.
Okay.
Okay, so it depends to many factors actually to get a loan.
Okay, you said good behavior. And for example, for what reason I might not get the loan? I mean, credit card.
From your credit card. For example, you are getting your salary every month, let's say in first of every month, but you are spending like the behavior of spending your money is not
Okay.
properly done.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they can see, they can review. During
Okay.
these 3 or 6 months, usually they are taking 6 months to give you the loan or to give you the credit card. But there are some banks who can issue the credit card from the first day. Once you open the accounts, they can give you credit card same time.
Okay.
Again, it depends to the company where you are working. If it's a very good company or they have like some kind of conversion between them, good relation, they can give the credit card first day. No
Okay.
problem.
And if I'm an investor, for example, or just a startupper, let's
Yes.
say, and they want to get some money from
Yes.
a bank to
So
invest.
for people who does not have a salary in like second statute, which is a self-employer, in this case, for to get a credit card, they're asking for a fixed deposit. Let's explain with example. If I want to take these credit cards, they ask you to put or to fix one amount, 30,000 dirham, 50,000 dirham, just to keep it fixed. Okay, it's like let's say
Safety.
guarantee.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
they keep it, it's under your name, under your accounts. It's another account, but it's fixed. You cannot use it. And then they give you like around 90% of this amount that you keep here in your credit card. Okay?
Okay.
For loan, it's another scenario for loan. For self-employees, they're like trying to see your business, your income, monthly income, the turnover, the monthly turnover. How is it? If you are like having a good solvability, if you pay your supplier in time, the business how is going on,
Okay.
then they can give you this. They can like, give you a loan
Okay.
when you are a self-employed, I said.
I also heard that some companies, when they hire you, they give a card, debit card,
Yeah.
but inside it will be like 20,000 dirhams, even if you don't apply for the loan or credit card. And in case if you use that, there will be some, like you have to pay it back.
Charges. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's the same concept actually, like a credit card. And one very important point for credit card, customer he has to know that this is not a free money.
Yeah.
Okay, it's loan.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, you have to pay
Percent.
to pay back to the bank his money.
Yeah.
Right or no? So they need to pay, but they need to pay in time. If you don't pay in time, you will end up with like maybe 30, 40,000 interest annually in
Yeah.
annum, which is a huge amount. Okay.
And what's the percentage of additional if they are not paying on time?
Yeah, if they are not, it depends to the banks, but usually as I said, it's between 30 and 40,000 per annum per year. If they don't pay like two and plus charges, interest and charges as well. And also it might affect your score. You know what I mean? You are like asking for one credit card from my bank and then the second one from other bank, but you are not paying in the time. You're gonna affect the score. After, if you ask for a third credit card, they will not give you.
Yeah, like
You
to
know what I
cover this
mean?
credit card, you take another. Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Okay.
They will not give you because your score is it start being very low. You are not
Okay.
paying on time.
And what's the final punishment? For example, if you are not paying, it will just come more and more.
Yeah, exactly. It will
And
come
it
more
will
and more. You will be debited. They will just block your card, and you have to pay the amount to the bank
Okay.
straight away. Obviously, if you are salaries, they will take from your salary automatically.
True. And what about Tabby? Tabby is also kind of loan and debit
Yes.
credit card.
This Tabi actually is not related really to the banks.
okay.
Yes, it's like a platform.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
it's between the Tabi as a platform and the supplier or the company that you are having the deal with it.
Okay, just
We
just
don't
for
have a Tabi,
information.
yeah.
Tabby is a card where you can take money and use from that card, but then you have to pay it back. So almost like credit card. Yes. It's kind of
Or
credit
like a
card.
small loan, or
Yeah,
they
yeah.
pay, yeah, like they
Pay-
just like divide or spread your payments.
Yeah, 3,000, 5,000, whatever.
Small amounts, yes.
Nowadays, there are a lot of attempts of scamming the cards and bank accounts. How to avoid it and how to understand it's a scam.
Sure. So yeah, we are receiving maybe every day or every week, like 2 times, 3 times, emails, SMS asking you to update your ID, to give your account number, to go to this link, through this link,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then just enter your OTP and all this stuff. It's all scammers. You have to be sure that your bank, they will never ask you for an account number or for your four digital code PIN. They will never ask you. So better to avoid to answer or to click to any links or to go to any like websites. Go only through the application. Now all banks, they do have their own online banking application. And before, once your bank account is open, they ask you to upload it in your phone, right or no?
True.
So you do verification first through your email and by your SMS, by your phone number, right? So once you link your phone number, they ask you also to scan your identity, your passports to make sure to do your selfie, you know, this facing
Yes.
checker and all this stuff. So it means it's very safe. So if you want to make any transfer, any payments, you go through your online mobile only. Don't go through there. And don't answer to any SMS or emails. I can give an example that like it happens to me before actually. You have to be aware as well if you make any payments, don't go also through the websites. Go to online mobile application only. So I was in hurry and I want only to get some credit on my phone. So I went through Google and then I just typed the name of one telecom operator here. I don't want to say the name. And then I just choose 100 dirham to get it in for my credits, just to make calls. Then they send me OTP. Actually, I enter my card number, my name, all the information. They ask me to, and they send me OTP. But like I was sure that it's yes, it's this
Yeah.
operator. And obviously, I just copy paste the OTP. I did not see the SMS. Instead of debiting 100 dirham, they debit 3,500 dirham.
Oh.
I was like investigating, I was like checking. Actually, it's the same website, but there is a small difference at the end. It's a scam. It was a scam actually from Asia, some country from Asia, and then they take 30,500. That's why I'm like only advising people to go through the app. Don't go to the and don't answer to any like SMS or emails.
But sometimes, even without OTP or something, for example, they can just transfer from your card, take the money actually without any SMS asking or OTP. Because it happened to my dad.
Yes.
I just it was showing that he transferred money 200 to someone, but he didn't it himself. I mean,
Maybe he used his card when he tap his card somewhere, they just take in the information of his card, or maybe through like online, or maybe he's putting his card online for the payments, any payments. They might take also from there.
okay.
So that's why avoid to put your cards.
Yeah.
Once you issue the payments, just remove the information of your cards from online.
Okay.
Better, just to be
Yeah.
in the safe side.
Yeah, because now we are even
I
scary
know,
to
too
keep
much.
money in the
Yes,
card, you know,
cards.
just withdrawing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Better if
correct.
you have credit cards, use credit cards,
Yeah.
not debit card.
Okay. Okay. And what we didn't talk about business accounts much
Yeah,
today.
business account.
Yes.
Very important business account, actually. We have a lot of requests about business account. Since we're here in UAE, it's like open markets and they're attracting a lot of investors.
Yes.
So for business accounts, it's a little bit particulars, not like personal accounts, because it's taking time and because we need to make sure before to onboard the customers that all his source of income and source of wealth is clean. Plus, the counterparty, which is a client or supplier that is working with them, are clean as well. Okay. So first of all, for the document, let's go through the documents first. For a company, we are requiring all the documents about the company, which is trade license, memorandum of association or statutes, share certificate, the lease agreements or the ijari of the office. So to make sure that, yes, all the setup is done properly. This is one side. The second point is about the investor itself or the shareholder. So for one company, it could be for a single owner, 2, 3 more, okay? Or it could be like owned by another company. company owning another company, owning which we call it like layered companies. Okay, so we need to know and to have like a clear picture about the shareholders. So we ask first of all about profiles. Small CV to see last 5 years, this person or these shareholders, what they are doing, from where they are like earning money.
Okay.
Okay, this is first step. Second step, they have to give us, if they are a salary employee, same salary certificate with bank statements from home country to see if like really they have some income. Okay, if they have another business somewhere else outside of the company, which is the most common actually, so we ask for these documents or these business documents outside of the country. Let's say maybe in Uzbekistan. They will ask you to give copy of trade license, copy of share certificate, and then copy of your bank statements of your company to see if there is a real like transactions between companies, like a business is throwing, you know. Plus, they will ask for some like invoices or billing just to prove 3 or 2 transactions in your debits and your credits. The same bank statements provided, just to be sure and to make it clear. So this is like the picture, how we are like profiling or we are picturing the shareholder or the business accounts, okay? Then after that, it goes to the compliance. Compliance is one department where they don't know the customer. They don't meet the customer, okay? But they have to prove the case. Either they said, yes, we can onboard, or no.
Okay.
Okay, but there is like one person, like the front office guy, which is like intermediate. He's or her the one who's facing the customer, getting all the information, doing this QIC, which is know your customer. We have to make it properly, okay, to get all the information about the business, about activity, business plan, turnover, your customers, your supplier, how you will do the business between all of you. For example, the business or the company is in UAE, but we are doing business with the China, with the USA, with the Europe, like some, you know what I mean. So we need to explain and to give a clear picture to these departments to be able to understand the case and to complete it or to give the approval for this to onboard these clients.
Okay.
The process, it might be long. So as I said before, it takes between 5 and 30 days. And sometimes they are asking for extra documents and information to be sure. And also it depends to activity of your company. If it's trading company, if it's like you're providing only services. So it depends to the risk. Can be high risk, very high risk, medium risk, very low risk. Okay, and then second point is about the nationality. Nationality also is very important.
Yes.
Yeah, there are some nationalities very low risk, like European people, UK. You know, there are medium risk, like let's say Moroccans, Algeria. You know.
Yeah.
So there are some nationalities very high risk or high risk, like Chinese, for example. And there are some nationalities who are like really very, very high risk, and sometimes they don't allow them to have a bank account here.
For example, can we say those nationalities?
Yes, actually. So for these nationalities, we have Iran, we have Russia.
Russia as well.
Yes, we have Russia. We have also Belarus, Syria, Sudan, North Korea, Cuba, Venezuela. So this kind of nationalities, they are kind of very high risk. So restricted countries. And obviously UAE, in UAE, we have to follow the rules and we have to follow the international rules made by Union European, US. So that's why we sometimes we are having like some issues or problem to onboard this kind of nationality. It's not easy for us.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
And I don't see much difference between investor account and business account. But
no, actually, the business account is for a company, okay? For a company account. Personal accounts is for individuals, me, you, And then we have investments accounts where the individual can like invest. We call it like portfolio. We can have some shares, bonds, fiduciary deposits. You know what I
Got
mean?
it.
Huh? So like this one and this kind of actually accounts, it's for high profile. Usually it's for high profile. And I wanna tell you also about the segment inside the bank in UAE. We have usually three segments. So the first one is like for a payroll, people who are having a salary. We have priority and we have a private banking. For priority, it depends to the bank actually. Some banks they require minimum of $250,000 to onboard the customer in these segments, which is priority. Even like let's say it's VIP service. They're having like one person to manage his account, his investments. They have some privilege regarding credit cards, loans, interest. Same in the third segment, which is privates. Privates is little bit high profile. Some banks they required $5 million to get to onboard the person in private banking.
Ah.
Yes, it's like you can see the difference. And
Yeah.
most of the private banking they do have the investments portfolio.
Okay.
That's why they need the person to manage their assets and
Got
their
it.
portfolio.
How easy to close an account if it's necessary, if it's
Yeah,
needed?
if it's necessary, you can close it. You can go through the branches only and then to ask request to close your bank accounts. They will close it immediately. But ask for like documents or confirmation from them that your account is closed. And basically here in UAE, I believe after 6 months, if you are not using your accounts, it's suspended and closed automatically. Directly.
Okay.
Yes. But don't close it if you need it. Go and open another account, then you close. You know what I mean? If you need maybe you to transfer your salary, go open one and then you can switch between them. Don't close your accounts without having another one. It's very important to have bank accounts actually in UAE.
True.
Everywhere.
True. What's your one golden advice for people before they're opening an account?
Yeah, just to make sure that what you need exactly from this bank. Just filter your uses and then ask for the right and adequate bank accounts, like the adequate for you and for your users. Don't go, for example, and ask for private banking if you are not using this account. You are not receiving a salary. Don't go and ask for only salary accounts. You know what I mean? Just to avoid the charges. By the way, the charges here recently it's like all the banks are charging for a bank account. It's between 26 dirham and 110 dirham. It depends. Each bank has like their own rules and their own charges. So yeah, basically you have to be sure about your need. What do you need? And then ask the adequate bank accounts for you. Then once you get your bank accounts, try to manage your account properly. Don't go and ask for credit cards from 3 and 4 banks and try to make it like manage it properly, okay? Because it might impact and affect your score, as I said before.
Yeah.
Then be careful about the scammers. This is
That's
a
very
very
important.
important, yes, very important points because I personally had many experiences about like scammers and
Yeah.
fraud in UAE. So be careful. Use only application through your online banking. If they ask you in your mobile application to update your ID, they will ask it to you once your ID it expired. Makes sense. So try to avoid any issue or problem with your online banking. Try to update it through the online banking. I use only application. Avoid to answer the emails.
True. Okay. Thank you so much. I think we answered
for
today many questions about
Um,
bank. Or if you have any more, you can write it in the comments, and Fatima
Sure.
will answer them in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.